It has been 5 years. Let's see if I can still do this. You know what sucks? Besides, everything right now? Being an American expat. And here's why. Number one, you can't get a bank account. Or rather, it's just really, really difficult. This law came about in 2010, and it's called FATCA. I personally haven't had to deal with it yet, but because the US wants to make sure that you're not keeping any money hidden away, they want insight into your bank account. That's actually where the name comes from. It's FATCA without the T. It's Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act. No. FATCA. This means your bank has to send a report to the IRS, which is work they do not get paid for. So even if you are just half American, banks will refuse to open an account for you. Luckily, my bank took on the extra work because I was an existing customer and they did that for everyone. But if I move to another country, like Finland, I'm going to have a hard time convincing a bank to take me. Number two, you have to do your taxes. Oh yes. I wonder how many Americans living outside the US just felt their heart drop into their stomachs right now. Yes, my fellow Americans, every year we are obligated not only to do the taxes of the country that we live and actually work in, we also have to do them for a country we do not currently live in, or perhaps never even lived in. Thankfully, if you earn under $100,000 a year, you don't actually have to pay any taxes. But you still have to declare them. But don't worry, if you've never done your taxes and you don't really plan on moving back to the US ever, then you're probably fine. The IRS won't come after you. Probably. But if you're worried, just do it like I did. Do 5 years of taxes in one go and send them all in one huge package. And after that, do it year to year. Wait, did I do my taxes last year? Number three, remember how earlier this year people were really into stocks? GameStop, BlackBerry, AMC. Well, if you're an American living abroad, you can't be part of all that fun. This is another problem where European banks play a big role. Again, this is part of FATCA, and it wasn't really a problem until recently when the US started putting pressure on individuals who had stocks in Chinese companies. So again, to be safe, European banks are telling their American clients to sell their stock or find another bank who will take their portfolio. All because they don't want to deal with the pressure from the American government. Number four, voting. In America, you vote within your state. And then that state has a certain number of points that, you know what, if I start describing the voting process in this video, it's going to be even longer than it already is. All you need to know is that I need to vote in South Carolina because that's where I lived last when I was in America, when I was 9. And it's not really a good combo. But more importantly, do I feel represented in the US government? I have to live under certain US laws and do US taxes. But who do I talk to when I have problems with certain laws or would like to make some changes? Guam, Puerto Rico, and American Samoa all have representatives in the House. So why can't there be a representative for non-military or non-returning expats? Now, I know what you're thinking. Chris, if you hate being an American so much, just give up your citizenship. Well, guess what? Number 5. It costs a lot of money to give up your citizenship. $2,350 to be exact. Plus an exit tax of 23.8% of your net capital gains. Now, the $2,350 is of course just an administrative charge. So let's compare it to other countries, shall we? Germany, 28 euros. Finland, free. Ireland, free. The EU has even told the US that their fees are ridiculous. But wait, there's more. That's right. Not only do you have to pay $2,350, you also get put on a list. A list, you say? Yes, a list. It's pretty much a blacklist published every 3 months to show everyone that you are a traitor. I don't know, that just sounds Orwellian. I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. Let's end on a good note. The reason why FATCA was introduced was because the US believes that most American expats are rich and live outside of the US to avoid taxes. But a study found that the number one reason 39% of people live outside of the US for, can you guess? Love. Isn't that nice? Anyway, that's it from me. I want to thank the people who have been watching my videos these past 5 years, and especially those who have subscribed. I hope this video wasn't too negative. Hopefully there will be more pleasant videos in the future. Goodbye.